Hey, what's up, YouTube? Red and Bordy here, back with another New World lore episode. Today, we're going to take a little bit of an adventure, Bordy, with some pirates. Everybody loves pirates, right? Our boy Danny, he loves pirates. We got to do this. So this one's dedicated to you, Danny. It is a tale of the crew of Musslebeards Crew. That didn't make a ton of sense how I lined that up. All right, let's just hop right in here, boys. Here's the first piece of lore. It is called found on the Castaway Shore. The ship crashed on the island after the captain drove us directly into a storm. His eyes had a madness to them, darting back and forth, and he accused us of mutiny if we dare question him. He shot Christopher in the arm from speaking out of turn and sent him back to work. Yo, all right, so it sounds like pirates, right? The captain's just shooting whoever causes ruckus or questions his authority. This is a great crew, it seems like, so far.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal, man. He spoke out of turn and got shot in the arm, man, and then he had to go back to work.
I'm pretty
after he got
sure
shot
back
in the arm,
then
brother.
you die from getting shot in the arm, right? He doesn't go back to work.
Probably
he dies
so.
from like some sort of blood poisoning. So
yeah, probably so. So what island did they crash on, man? The captain crashed onto an island after he drove directly into a storm. So I would only assume that this was what storm and what island? I think we know the answer to both of those questions. So let's move on here. Second page. This page is called Trauma. It is also found at Castaway Shore. So it says, shortly after we crashed, I witnessed a sight I hope to never see again. Lewis was impaled, thrown on a wooden plank that had splintered from the ship. He was writhing in pain, moaning for death until he finally quieted down and expired. His body then melted back into the sands. I felt mad just looking at it. Later that day, we found Lewis, guts intact, as if nothing had happened. Yo, dude, where are we, man? Yo, that's crazy, dude. He was impaled, thrown into a wooden plank. So now they're kind of figuring out, I think, this is their first taste of Aeternum and what happens here. So they're starting to freak out a little bit, man.
Well, how creepy would that be, dude? I mean, literally, like, see your friend die from like a gunshot wound or something like that. And then a couple days later, he walks back, and he's chilling. He's fine. You are either on some serious drugs at that point and something has went horribly wrong, or you're like in a movie, dude, because that kind of stuff is crazy. And I know like it's a video game, but if you think about how these characters would feel if something like that happened to them, it'd be pretty terrifying, especially when you first discover Aeternum and how things work here.
Well, yeah, none of these people know what Aeternum is or know that you have eternal life on Aeternum. So they just crash into the freaking island looking for treasure, looking for booty, man. They crash onto the island and then some crazy things start to happen, bro.
I think you're talking
Musslebeards Crew, huh?
Pirates looking for booty. I think that's the wrong video game, man. That might be a different video game. Let's go into the next page.
Could be.
The crew needs me for leadership, for guidance, to help them survive the sins I've committed. The promise of wealth on this island, it drove me mad. Though I have wronged my crew, I'll do right by them here. This beach shall be ours. So, as most of us do when we do something out of anger, it seems like Musclebeard is having some regret on his past decisions. But, they're here now in Aeternum, and little do they know they're in for a long stay because they're never getting off.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think that he doesn't fully understand what island he crashed on yet. The promise of wealth has drove him mad, dude. So that's what a lot of people come to Aeternum for. The promise of wealth, this promise of eternal life. They all go there and it never goes as planned, man. They go into the storm and then they never come out. They never come out. All right. Let's check out this last page here, man. So this is the last page of Tales from Musslebeards Crew. It is called Parting Ways. It is also found at Castaway Shores. So it says, some of us have decided to stay here on the beach in hopes that a ship may one day rescue us. The captain remains hopeful and fuels our will to survive. Some of us have decided to brave the perils of the island. Some come running back from the mainland, screaming of skeletons and freaks with red eyes. Though we may waste away on this island, we at at least we do so with a sense of purpose and duty to each other. Yo, dude. So here we go, man. They're starting to get a little bit of a taste. Some of the guys are roaming inland and figuring out that there's some of these ancient guardians sitting out there and some corrupted people on the island, and Aeternum is not at all what they thought it was supposed to be. So it's pretty crazy. The captain's trying to remain hopeful, but I think that he's only remaining hopeful because he wants to go. Dude, he doesn't care about his crew. Let's be real. He shot his mate in the arm and then told him to get back to work. He's here for the money, dude. And what do they think's going to happen after Captain Musclebeard gets the money? He's going to shoot them all and then sell away. Well, he's not going to split this money.
Kill him, and then he'll respawn, and then he'll kill them, and it'll be just a never ending. Dude, one of the things about Aeternum that we always think about it being the home of the Fountain of Youth, or this odd supernatural place, but dude, this is also a place of what you would think of like pirate lore. This island filled of skeleton and treasure. It reminds me of Sea of Thieves. Like, it's kind of like, this island that you pop up on with all these crazy things. Obviously the Lost and a lot of the Drowned are pirates or have pirate themes, and seems like a lot of pirates end up discovering Aeternum. So
yeah, and speaking of the Drowned, like whenever you wash up on the shores, we now have a taste of who the Drowned are sitting there. So we know some of them are going to be Musslebeards Crew that have probably drowned out there and kind of flushed up on the island, and then some of these Drowned are the people that Isabella threw over into the barrels, and then they washed up, like we talked about on one of our other lore episodes. So it's kind of fun to whenever we wash up on the shores for the first time on August 31st on launch, and we're sitting there, we can kind of envision that some of these people, dude, we've been talking about them. We're out there slaying them. So we kind of have some of the backstory about some of the lost that we first encounter whenever we wash up on the shores of Aeternum. That's pretty cool, man. I like the tie-in and the kind of the draw to that.
We'll probably run into Christopher and his shot
probably
hand.
So.
He'll be out there trying to kill us.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that about wraps up this lore episode. Hope you guys are enjoying these. I know we are. We're really excited to get into the game come close beta and look at more lore pages and get more stories together for you guys. Also, we're kicking up the production value when that happens because we're going to get footage of where these pieces of lore are found, the areas that you'll find them in, and of course the mobs and the people that they're tied around. So we're excited about that as well. So hope you guys stick with us into closed beta. We're 3 weeks away, boys. 3 weeks away. It's insane, dude. I'm ready. We've been ready for this for a long time, and we know you guys have too. So the time is coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Hit the subscription button, the notification bell for more New World content like this. Thank you very much to the people that support us, all of you guys who watch our videos, who like the videos, who comment below, good or bad. It helps us out a ton. And thank you, a special thank you to our Patreons, who you will see right after this, at their recognition for their continued support. So thank you guys so much again, and we will see you in the next video.